Hello guys, welcome back to your English class. Today I'm going to explain you Unit 13 from your book 3 that it's called Job Search Objectives Using Clauses to give description and definitions. Now, I'm going to start with the exercise 13.1 that it says, in the conversation and the question says, why is Belle concerned? Now we're going to read the conversation between Bill and Belle, and the idea is we have to guess why is she concerned? Why is she worried? Now the first one it says, hello, have you been? Hi, I'm waiting for my uncle. Is it important? You look worried. It's important. My uncle Ed says he can't get me a job. A job? Yes, I need to work. What kind of job are you looking for? I want to something that it's not difficult but challenging. I see. What about the schedule? I can't take the night shift because in the morning I study in the mornings, so I need something that leaves the morning free. And you can only work part-time in the afternoon. What about distance from home? That's important too, and that's advantage. My uncle works in an office which is not far from here. Do you know anybody there? Yes, Carol, it's an employee who works there. What else do you need? I need a paper that proves I'm studying, and also I have to write a resume and fill out an application form. Do you need help? I can give you a hand if you want. Yes, please, I have to give my uncle these papers when I see him again. Well, take your laptop and let's get started. Okay, we have finished the conversation and we have to try to complete. Why is Belle concerned? Now, the most important part for this unit is the topic, adjective clauses. Adjective clauses give information about nouns and pronouns. In adjective clauses, we use that for things. We have different examples. I want something and it's not difficult. In this case, we have two sentences. Now, we use adjective clauses to join them in one sentence. For example, I want something that is not difficult but challenging. I use that or who for people. The next one, Carol is an employee. She works there. If you want to join it, Carol is an employee who works there. We use which for objects. And number 3, my uncle works in an office. The office is not far from here. My uncle works in an office which is not far from here. Okay? Now, don't forget that we use them to join the sentences in one sentence. Okay? Now, in exercise 13.2, it says match the words to definitions. Now, we have 5 different things. A resume, full-time, part-time, night shift, an employee, and the idea is we have to match them with the right definition. The first one says work schedule from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Number 2, a person who works for a company. Number 3, work schedule from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Number 4, a document showing your work experience, and work schedule from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay, now the idea is you have to match. Is it 1 with A, 2 with B, etc. etc. Okay, now in the last exercise from the student's book, you have exercise 13.4. Connect the sentences with your appropriate word, who, which, or that, and make one sentence follow the example. Again, you have 2 sentences, but you just have to make just one. For example, I like people, they are friendly. I like people who are friendly. Okay? Now, we have the first one. It says, Mr. Carlson is the man. He runs the company. We have to say, Mr. Carlson is the man who runs the company. Number 2, this is the application form. It needs revision. This application form which needs revision. Okay? Number 3, I need an employee. He is responsible. Number 4, this is the question I didn't answer it. Dana is the manager. She's sitting in that office and I want to have a job and it's demanding. Okay, now the idea is you have to join the sentences to make just one. Okay, now in your workbook you have exercise 13.1. It says use that, who, or which to make a correct sentence from the other two. Follow the example. You have again two sentences and you have to make just one. Please read the sentences and write just one sentence. For example, the example says the police arrest the man, he robbed a bank. The police arrest the man who robbed the bank. Okay, number one. I'm downloading a form. It's necessary to apply. Sam is a taxi driver. He took me to the office. Mr. Jones signed the contract. It's necessary for the new company. I fulfilled the requirements. They are essential for the position. I applied for the company. It's near the airport. I met Mrs. Rice. She wrote the policies of the company. Mr. Thompson gave a conference. It was very important, and I interviewed a candidate. He was selected and hired. Okay, now please, you have to make just one sentence. Now, in next page, on exercise 13.4, you have unscramble the sentences, write the correct versions of the lines. Now please, you have to read the words and move them. You can't delete or you can't add a word. You just have to move the words in order and make the correct sentence. Okay? Now, on exercise 13.5, we have match the columns and write the correct letter on lines. Now, the idea is you have to join the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 with the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Okay? So please, you have to read it, and according with the context, what would be the right complement. Okay? And finally, the last activity, you have exercise 13.6. You have to fill out this application form with your information. Now, you have the application form. The idea is you have to fill out with your real information. For example, your last name, your first name, your second name, address, city, state, zip code, home phone, business home, cell phone, email address, social security number, will travel limited or extensive, will recollect yes or no, immediately yes or no, location desired, bilingual skills, hobbies, membership professional or membership socials, education, name of schools, dates attended from and to, yes graduated or no graduated, and your degree or title, the position that you decide. You have to write 3 positions and your sign and the date. And that's all, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you're okay. Don't forget to check your grammar videos to take the photos from the activities. If you have to make a video recording from this unit, and that's all. See you guys. Take care. Bye bye.